Welcome back, my beloved students. So today our topic, hormones in animal, from the same chapter 7. Already we have come to know that in plants no nervous system is present. Rather, they are coordinating with the help of the hormones. What about the animals? Especially we will talk about the human. So, endocrinology. What is endocrinology? Endocrinology means that to study the hormonal or hormone related things. In our body, we are having the endocrine glands. Actually, we are having the glands. Those cells which will secrete some substances, maybe enzyme, maybe hormone. Endocrinology means that study of those hormonal glands specially. So let's have a look how many kinds of glands we are having. We are having two types of glands, endocrine glands and exocrine glands. As you can see in this diagram, endocrine glands, they will release their content in the blood, in the capillaries, from the cell to the blood. But no duct is present there, without duct. So endocrine glands are ductless. They will actually secrete hormone. Exocrine glands, these are with duct glands, and they will secrete those chemical secretion, maybe the enzymes also. Okay. So, hormones coming from the endocrine glands, and these hormones are nothing but the chemical messenger which are produced and secreted from special group of cells or endocrine glands in the body. They are carried directly by blood or body fluid to the site of their action and destroyed after their action is over. So always remember hormone, point 1, secreted from endocrine, point 2, these are chemical messenger, point 3, after the action these are destroyed. Endocrine glands produce and secrete hormone into the bloodstream. Exocrine glands secrete through the ducts. So here two types of glands. Diagram also I added. In the right side, the main glands of human body. We will focus right from hypothalamus to the ovarious testes, means from brain to our gonadal glandular structures. This activity you are having in your book. It is the activity 7.7 in the last page of this chapter. What we are having? One male figure, one female figure with many hormonal names. Here I will discuss about each hormonal name and their function. Again and again I will repeat those points so that you are able to remember the things. So let's start it. Pineal gland. In the brain structure we are having the pineal gland. This is very important gland, though all the activities of this gland still not clearly revealed to the scientists. Pineal gland is there to secrete hormone to control your diurnal cycle, means the circadian rhythm. If your eyes are closed, still you can understand. If you are staying in a closed room, still you can understand whether this is a day or a night. So this perception is coming from the pineal gland. It is secreting the hormone named melatonin. Okay, that's by the pineal gland. Sometimes we call it as the third eye, because it gives us this perception regarding our surroundings. Hypothalamus. Hopefully you can remember, hypothalamus is from the brain, forebrain or midbrain, of course from the forebrain. Diencephalon or telencephalon is from the diencephalon. Thalamus, hypothalamus. That hypothalamus is actually the controlling center of your master gland. Means hypothalamus control activity of the pituitary. So hypothalamus is there where from many releasing factors are coming. Suppose GnRH means gonadotropin releasing hormone. So these releasing factors are coming from here, which will control the activity of the pituitary gland. Next, nothing but the pituitary gland, which is the master gland, right? Master gland, in what aspect? It controls all the activities of our body. It controls all the glands lying below it. So that is why it is the pituitary gland. It's a very small part, only few centimeter, like 1.5, 1.2 centimeter like structure, and here from it is going to control all the other gland secretion. From anterior part of the pituitary gland, the most of the hormones are coming, and from the posterior part, 2 hormones are coming. So pituitary gland for your growth, for your metabolism, all these things. Next, parathyroid gland. How many? 4, 2 pairs. Just side of this larynx part. So here in parathyroid gland, they will secrete the parathormone, important for calcium metabolism. Thyroid gland, very important because it will secrete the T3, T4, triiodothyronine and the tetraiodothyronine, which is under the control of the pituitary gland. So thyroid gland will secrete the thyroxine hormone needed for metabolism. Thymus, you can see the location, okay, near to the chest part, where thymus is there for your immunity, T cell production, immunity. With the age, it becomes weak or can degenerate. That's why older people, they are having less immunity. At the beginning, we are having our thymus gland very much effective to combat various kind of situations. Pancreas. Already we heard this name in our digestive system chapter. It controls the secretion of the insulin, glucagon, so that it can control the glucose carbohydrate metabolism. That's why pancreas is very much essential. Here alpha, beta, these cells are there. If insulin hormone is working properly, carbohydrate metabolism properly, so it can control our glucose metabolism or carbohydrate metabolism. One more thing, pancreas is a mixed gland. Why mixed gland? Because it can serve both the action, either exocrine or endocrine. Adrenal gland. Special glands just above side of the kidneys, and these are for the secretion of the adrenaline, our emergency hormone or our stress hormone. Whenever we are facing any difficulty, any problematic situation, adrenal hormone is there to control that situation or to combat the situation. Now, testes and ovary. In male and female, both the reproduction related gland, testicular glands are there to control the activity of the male related hormones, and ovary is there to control both the ovaries to control the female body development and also to secrete those estrogen, progesterone, and testes for the testosterone. So these are the main glands. In brief already I told this action. Now I will tell about all these parts with a quick repeat, and also that you can answer the questions you are facing in board, you are going to face in board exam or in the book. So once more, starting from the upside, adrenal gland, where situated? Yes, just above kidney. What is the function? Secretion of adrenaline. So many other hormones are there, glucocorticoid, sex corticoid. We are not bothering about this. We will only bother about here only the adrenaline, our emergency or the stress hormone. Right side, thyroid. Thyroid gland for the thyroxine. It needs iodine specially for its performance. Thyroxine hormone for body metabolism, growth. Third, right side third, pancreas. Important gland as it is a mixed gland. It will secrete many kinds of hormones, especially insulin and glucagon are very important. We will talk about insulin first. Here it is the most important. So insulin is there to control the glucose or carbohydrate level. Beta cells is there to secrete the insulin, and insulin helps in the absorption of glucose from intestine. It helps in cell to cell transport of glucose, whereas glucagon, this polypeptide is there just opposite to the insulin. It stimulates the glycogenolysis, means breaking of the carbohydrate product in the liver, and increases the blood sugar level. That's about pancreas. Insulin to decrease glucose level, glucagon to increase glucose level. Pituitary gland, master gland, that will secrete growth hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and so on. Ultimate role is to control the body different physiological activity. Brain, here is presence of the pineal gland and the hypothalamus. Pineal gland is there which will secrete the melatonin, considered as the third eye, which will actually control the circadian or day-night cycle. That cycle that is controlled by this pineal gland, and hypothalamus, which will control activity of your master gland, pituitary gland. Next to ovary and testes. Ovary is there for secretion of the estrogen, progesterone for female characteristics. Testes for the male body development and secretion of the testosterone, androgen, these things. Thymus, last but not the least, very important. Thymus provides us the immunity, T cell formation, so that we can combat, we can face many kind of problematic situation. This much related to the names of the glands and their function. Now, one by one, the pink color structure from that pituitary is hanging. You can see that, and here again I have marked where is hypothalamus in the second structure. This is your master. Now, main hormones of the pituitary. GH, growth hormone. Try to remember the pituitary hormonal name and the effect. So it will target organ, liver, bone, muscle, induces targets to produce insulin like growth factor, means main thing is for the growth. Whatever written in the effects part, no need to go through. You just write down growth hormone for the body, muscle and the bone growth. Controlled by the GHRH. You can remember which is where from it is coming, from the hypothalamus. So first your work is to follow the chart, 4 headings. First heading, released in response to signal from hypothalamus. They are from the RH coming, releasing hormone. That will work on pituitary hormone. They are from GH coming. That will go to your liver, bone, muscle. What for? Effect for growth. TSH, controlled by hypothalamus. TRH, thyroid releasing factors, releasing hormones. So now the TSH will control the thyroid gland, therefore it is going to secrete the thyroxine for metabolism, where iodine plays an important role. ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, from the adrenal gland cortex. Therefrom, it is mainly secreting the glucocorticoids. In class 10, if you are going to follow only the NCERT, means it's not for all. For NCERT you are following more than enough, only you read the name. Okay, no need to go through this ACTH, FSH detail, hormonal effect. But who wants more? For them now I am saying. ACTH will work on the cortex outside. From the inside, medulla part, they are from what will come? They are from adrenaline will come. So anyways, ACTH is another pituitary hormone. LH, luteinizing hormone. It helps the sex-related structures, testes and ovary, to work properly. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, works in the male and the female body both, and there it is stimulating the production of sperm and the egg. Prolactin, for the milk secretion in the mother's body. So these are the 6 important hormones coming from your pituitary gland, and all are from the anterior pituitary. From posterior pituitary, 2 hormone, ADH, antidiuretic hormone. It will control the water balance. Many of you already asked me when I taught you that excretory system, what is the role of ADH? I told there, you can remember. Now you can see where from it is coming. The blue color structure in the left side diagram, where from the ADH is coming, and that actually controls the water balance, homeostasis. Oxytocin, in female reproductive system, during parturition or the childbirth, it relaxes those muscles by the contractions. Okay, it helps for the parturition of the baby. So these are the main hormones in the pituitary. I already told. Here I will only take some name. I will repeat those so that you can remember, and only I will show you a few diagrams and charts. So this is the first chart. Here you can see pituitary gland, growth hormone role. If right amount of GH, the middle structure, as you are. If too little GH, dwarfism. If too much GH, gigantism. This is the role of GH. If question comes, name one pituitary hormone, surely you name growth hormone, GH. Function already you understood. Thyroid system. From the beginning, hypothalamus, it is releasing the thyrotropin releasing hormone TRH. It will work on the thyroid gland with the help of the TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. It will help the thyroid gland to release T3 and T4. T3 and T4, it needs the iodine. That's why we take iodized salt. It increases the metabolism, growth and development. Your part. Now, you will read the last 4 lines specially. Thyroid gland, thyroid hormones T3, T4, increased metabolism, growth and development. This part. Upper part for them who want more. Next, adrenal gland. You can see the position. So here from the cortex, 6 corticoid, glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, and from the inner side. Therefrom we are getting the adrenaline, our stress hormone, which will help us to combat any kind of stressful situation. Suppose in the exam, if you got tricky question paper, some of you may lose the control over the situation, right? Means you are very much puzzled what to do, but some will try without hesitating, without fright. So how they are doing? Because they are having the control on their nerves. So that situation is by the adrenaline hormone to control or face situation. Your fight or flight response, you can remember the term. Sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system also told. In sympathetic, you will fight or you will flight. You will face the situation or you will quit the situation. That is by this adrenaline hormone. Stress hormone. The next, the gonadal hormone, influence of testosterone. This is by, already I discussed, to development of the male sex organ, muscle development. So those by the testosterone hormone coming from the testes. Estrogen hormone for the female body structure development, ovary maturation, ova formation, those done by the estrogen. So this much hopefully you understood regarding the main hormonal part, names and the roles. Now I will give you these 4 questions. Try to solve it out. First question. How does chemical coordination take place in animals? Second question. Why is the use of iodized salt advisable? For the first, chemical coordination by the pituitary master gland and then through the all various gland system. Those will secrete those hormones. Again, pituitary is under the hypothalamus control, right? So with the hormone, chemical messenger, we are controlling it. So you can see it or you can add more. Why it is used? We are using the iodized salt because if iodine is not there, our thyroid gland, thyroxine hormone that is going to prepare, it can't work properly. Thyroxine regulates carbohydrate, protein, fat metabolism to balance our body growth. That's why it's recommended. Question 3. How does our body respond when adrenaline is secreted? Now already you know where from it is coming. From the adrenal gland, right? So therefrom you can see this adrenaline is coming and it will combat the situation. So if a person is frightened or mentally disturbed, it reaches the heart, it beats faster to supply more oxygen to our muscle. The breathing rate also increases because of contraction of the diaphragm and the rib muscles. It also raises blood pressure, allows more glucose to enter into blood. All these responses together enable our body to deal with the emergency situation, and that is under the control by the adrenaline hormone. Why are some patients of diabetes treated by giving injection of the insulin? Because diabetes is caused due to less or no secretion of hormone insulin. In such a person, sugar level is high. So, insulin converts extra sugar present in blood to the glycogen. That is known as the glycogenesis. So, that glycogenesis is very important. Thus, patients suffering from diabetes are giving insulin injection to control their blood sugar level so that it can form more glycogen and the free glucose should not be there more. So, now your homework, you will write, put today's date, when, okay, then these 4 questions with answer and then make a chart in tabular format with hormone names, source and function, at least one function for each hormone. Here we can see at least 10 glands. So name all these glands, left side column, middle column, where from coming the source, right side column, function. Whenever the school reopens, I am going to check your copy. Okay, so do accordingly, go through this presentation, have a talk with me, if you are having any problem, and really thanks. Bye. We will meet in our next class. Till then, bye.